5 steps to get confident. Number 1. Decide. You need no reason whatsoever to be more confident. Just make the decision to be confident. You don't need a reason. You don't need 50 people to tell you that you're amazing or that you're beautiful or that they love you. You just have to say, you know what? Today I'm going to lift up my head a little bit. Today I'm going to give myself a little bit of credit. Today I'm going to be just more confident than yesterday. I'm going to walk into this room, I'm going to stand tall, as if I were an incredibly confident person, for no other reason than that is my intention right now. That's it. That's the power of intention. It's the power of the self-directed human being, that we just get to choose how we want to feel. You could be happy right now for no reason at all. You could just say, you know what? I've decided to be happy in my life. You don't need 50 things to make you happy. You just sense the moment and feel grateful for life, and you're good to go. We can complicate these things. We think we have to have, some big long psychological story and build up to suddenly one day wake up and be more confident. No, we don't. We have to wake up one more day and say, today I'm going to be confident. Have you ever had a day where you just smashed it? Where you got so much done, you were like, wow. At the end of the day, you were like, wow, I just did it today. This was the best day ever. How did that happen? That happened because you woke up in the morning and you said, I'm going to get some stuff done today. You had the intention to be a productive human being that day. So why not set the intention to be a more confident human being that day? Why not set the intention to be a loving person, or an ambitious person, or a fun person? Whatever kind of person you want to be, just decide. You don't need a bunch of stuff. People really get this one wrong, and what happens is if you don't have the intention in the moment to say, I'm going to be confident, I'm just going to allow that one to come up, I'm going to feel that sense and feeling and what confidence is for me and express that genuinely and real for myself today. If you don't have an intention for the day, if you do not set your own intention, in this vacuum arises impulse, and often from that impulse through our brainstem comes up worry, fear, concern, and paying attention to what is wrong so that we can fix it, flee, or escape. We have to have the intention for who we are and what we're going to be every day. It's simple. It begins with you simply deciding to be a confident person. I changed my life when I did that. I thought, I want to be a confident person. How is this going to happen? Do I have to wait until I'm 50 or 60? After I've achieved everything and made some money? Or maybe people like me somewhere? Get over it. We should get over our stuff and one day just realize that real confidence is simply having the ability to genuinely express who we truly are and to pursue things that we truly desire. That's confidence. Confidence doesn't have to mean you're leaping over tall buildings. Confidence means you're being who you are, authentically, for no other reason. No one gave you permission, you just decided to be who you are. You decided to chase your dreams. That's confidence. Believing in yourself and where you're going, that's confidence. It doesn't take a lot. From that decision to be confident, just because we want to feel that sense of strength in our own bodies, that sense of energy and joy of expressing who we are and chasing what we want, everything rolls from there. The human develops its psyche. We develop a real sense of confidence coming from a sense of integrity for ourselves. Integrity is, I know who I am and I'm being that consistently. I know what I want and I am chasing that consistently. Second, integrity. Being aligned with who you are, your values, your beliefs, and your dreams. Having integrity, that gives us confidence in self, that our self can stand on its own and be itself and do what it desires. That gives us a sense of confidence. How well have you been doing in that department? Have you been really demonstrating who you are to the world? Have you allowed yourself to do that? Because if you do that over a period of time, the self senses a coherence. There's a cohesive sense of identity that comes from being consistent to the best of who we are. Confidence comes from that. It is a decision, it is a desire to want to be a person of integrity and confidence, and that's where it stems from. I think that if you decide to be confident, and you have integrity in who you're being, and what it is you are seeking in life, and your values, then you're good. Third, it really comes down to competency. Psychologists often call it the confidence-competence loop. As you become more competent in something, you learn how to do it. You're more confident in doing it. As you've learned how to ride a bike, you've rode the bike more and more. You become more skilled at it. You develop more confidence in your ability to ride the bike. When you go into a situation for the first time, be okay with being uncertain. Be okay with being uncomfortable. Be okay with not knowing how it's going to turn out. Because this is your first time. Stumble into it anyway. Make mistakes. Because if you stumble into it, you develop skill. You become comfortable with it. And then suddenly one day you wake up and say, I'm pretty confident in doing this. Nothing changed in who you were. What changed was your level of competency, knowledge, skill, and ability. That's what competency is. Knowledge, skill, ability, and talent. So when we finally realize, oh wow, I just need to learn a little bit more here and I'll be more confident. I just need to apply this a little bit more here and I'll be more confident. As you develop skills and abilities in your life, in your unique areas, you become more confident. To do that requires the fourth thing, which is momentum. Momentum is the key to confidence. When we stop having any momentum in our life, we often feel lost, confused, or down. We start losing that connection with our strength and with ourselves. So we have to take more action to develop more confidence. That means we have to say, what is it I truly want? And then start moving towards it on a consistent basis before we know the whole plan. A lot of people think that your decision is your destiny. I don't know about that. A lot of people decide to lose weight. A lot of people decide to be a loving spouse. A lot of people decide to do something good, but they don't. It's disciplined action that is your destiny. Often some of the best decisions in your life come after you have momentum and that you've gained some perspective. A lot of us are waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect time, the perfect person, the perfect thing to pursue our goals or our dreams. And it's in that waiting that often dampens our confidence. Because we're living by the external, we're sort of at the whim of the world a little bit. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe the funding comes through, or whatever it is. We have to instead say, what can I do to begin this? What can I do now to begin? Because even if you begin and you're not sure, you don't have to know the whole path. Sometimes the whole stairway is not illuminated until you take that first step. As we learned from Martin Luther King, sometimes it's the first step and then the staircase emerges. Then we can see. So for yourself, as soon as you take that first step, that says to your mind, hey, you know what? I took a step, good for me. And then you start making better and better decisions because you're able to see more. Often you don't know where you're going in life until you start jogging towards something. Still, just run in place, run somewhere. But as soon as you run, things open up to you and you say, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. People often say to me, I wish I had more vision for my life. And I say, it's hard to have a vision for your life if you've never seen anything. Get outside of your house, turn off the TV, turn off the computer, go see the world a little bit. You'll gain a little bit more vision, and with more vision and momentum towards the things you want, you will be more confident. So it begins with deciding. Really, you need nothing to be more confident. But if you need something, go with integrity. Be more of who you truly are. Chase what you truly desire. Be smart enough to know that you have to develop more competency at the things you're interested in. More competency equals more confidence. You have to realize there's no reason in the world that you cannot yourself, with very simple moves, gain more momentum. More momentum, more progress. More progress, more confidence. And finally, community. We all need people around us who are supportive, positive and buoyant, and who appreciate our sense of aliveness, joy and happiness in life. And if we don't have that, you can either sit there and be a victim and saying, oh, I had a bad set of parents, I had a bad set of friends, I guess I'm destined to be around a bunch of losers. No. Go get a new peer group. Go to a seminar, go to a church, go to a volunteer meeting. Get around people who are positive and who are amazing. A lot of people will tell you, hey, you know what? Just get rid of all those negative people. But sometimes your negative people in your life are your mum or your dad, your lover or your spouse, or one of your children is a little tyrant. You can't just open up a door and say, get out of my life. It doesn't work like that. It's not about cutting loose all the negative people, chopping people off and getting rid of them. No. Maybe there's some people you need to say, I don't need to associate with this person as much in my life anymore. Or if I do not need to get so hooked up and trapped in their world. What you can do is say instead, if I don't have the supportive peer group, let me go and create one. Let me go and find those people and get around them. Because as people are cheering you on, you gain more confidence. As people are saying, hey, you're doing a good job, you say, yeah, I am doing a good job. You allow yourself to feel that sense of success and sense of integrity when other people recognize it in you. Sometimes our greatest confidence is coming from having a community of supporters. So you don't have to wait for those supporters to show up. Go find them. Go mix. Go mingle. Get outside of the house. Live life again. And as you do that, as you live life again, what do you notice? More integrity, more momentum, more competency, more good people, and suddenly that thing you were hoping for one day, you found it. You found confidence. One day you woke up and you found that you created it. In summary, to have confidence, 1. Decide to have it. Make it an intention. You don't need to achieve anything more. You simply need to decide to feel and generate more confidence on a consistent and conscious basis. 2. Live with integrity for who you are and what you believe. When you are being fully alive and authentic and true to yourself, you feel confident. 3. Get more competent. Go gather more knowledge, skill and abilities in areas that you're passionate about and need to perform well in. More competence equals more confidence. 4. Get momentum. Take more action. Life isn't about perfection, it's about progress. The more action you take, the more progress you'll sense, and the more confident you'll feel that you're on your path. 5. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people. If you don't have a supportive community, go and create one. No excuses. A positive peer set will help you feel more confident.